Want the ticket. Hello, Woj.
Well. How are we, fellers?
Happy New Year.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Happy New Year! Woo!
Now, I want to point something out here. Wojo did lose his power last week. You may have heard something about it. And it was actually right after his segment on with me and you, Stoney. Literally, he hung up with us, and then his power went out. And I'm looking outside the windows here, Woj, and got to say, it looks a little windy out there.
No, I am so scared right now because I do your little segment. You guys have a great show. Listen every single day. I do it, and then I hung up at like 9:52, and my power went out at 9:55. So I blame you two.
Well, that's the amount of wattage that goes into this segment, the amount of people listening. It just sucks the power right out of the entire southeastern Michigan area. So that probably has something to do with it. I think.
That's true. And thank God, DT, they did a very nice job. Yeah. They got it back on by Saturday. Fine. I'm not bitching anymore, okay? But, Jamie, stop pretending like you're not wounded by what has happened. Stoney, I got to tell you, every day he'll say he is so pissed that Michigan has swiped the story of the tournament away from his little Northwestern Wildcats.
See, I disagree. I think he actually likes that because he doesn't have to be coupled in with those obnoxious Medill school journalistic Northwestern fans now.
I don't, Jamie, come clean on this one.
I'm rooting for a good game. I'm rooting for a good tournament. I have no dog in this fight. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All I know is this, Woj, and I noticed, and I don't know if you heard it, but this is, as you're filling out your brackets, one thing you might want to consider when picking Northwestern to go deep into the NCAA tournament. The last coach without an I in his name to win the NCAA tournament was Lute Olson back in 1997.
Either first or last name.
You say that or Twitter it, and please tell me you did not do the research.
Hello, Chris Collins. I and Chris, I and Collins.
Let me ask you this, big head. Does it matter how many eyes you have?
Well, every coach has had two. Two eyes. You meant the letter I. I thought you meant the actual eyes.
You're right, because Dick Vitale didn't win a national championship.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
No coach with an eye patch has ever won the NCAA tournament. I don't think. I don't know. You know better than I would. You're older.
Well, now that's very good of you to dig that up and to pass that along, so that'll be a factor. But you heard the fascinating little stat that I found, didn't you?
Yeah. Would you care to share that with our listeners?
No, because then they'll make a better bracket than me.
Well, that's going to happen anyway.
Okay. No, I found this, and it's not my own research. Rick Bozich down in Louisville, longtime college basketball guy. In the last 15 years of the NCAA tournament.
It's a big difference from history.
In the
history, scratch that. In the last 3 years.
Just this year. No, because they got all the geeks have taken over the world, and they got all these advanced analytics and stuff, and the Ken Pomeran, whatever, and he does the advanced statistics for offensive and defensive efficiency, okay? Is everybody falling asleep yet or no?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Every champion except one in the last 15 years or 14 years has had to be in the top 20 in offense and defense to win it all. Okay, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stoney sounds bored.
No, we get it. So Woj, how many schools in this year's field fit into that category?
Oh, okay, that's right. Get to the point, Woji. Okay, sorry about that. There's only 4 teams in this year's field that fit that category, top 20 in offense and defense.
The chic picks are Carolina and Duke, so I got to figure Carolina and Duke are 2 of them.
This is amazing. The 4 teams with the dual qualifier standard this year are Villanova,
the Wildcats,
Gonzaga.
We seen all 4 1 seeds here?
Couple of number 1 seeds, Kentucky,
the Wildcats,
and Wichita State.
Ooh, the Shockers.
Now, I didn't look. Are they all 4 in different regions? Could that really be the Final 4?
No, Wichita State is in the same region as Kentucky. In fact, they would play in the second round.
Okay, all right then. Okay.
So, Woj, have you, I don't want to steal thunder from the world's popular Wojo show, have you revealed the Wojo Final 4 yet?
No, I haven't.
Would you care to do that now, or do you want to promote that for your show?
I'll promote it for my show and then do it now. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You could promote it for your show by doing it now.
Right. Okay, here's mine. And again, you know me, I like to go way off the board. I don't do chalk. I like to dig up a sleeper there and here and now. So I think I'm the only one with this Final Four in the entire country. I have North Carolina, Kansas, Duke, and Arizona.
North Carolina, Kansas, Duke, and Arizona. So 2 1 seeds and 2 2 seeds.
Yeah. You think anybody else has that Final Four?
I know President Trump doesn't because he hasn't filled out his bracket yet.
And the winner will be Arizona over North Carolina. I just think Arizona has been too good for too long with Sean Miller as the coach, and they've got a great point guard, Alonzo Trier. And I just think every now and then you have to the law of averages work out for the power programs. Arizona's a power program. They're due to win. Ding, ding, ding.
So you don't consider Gonzaga to be a power program because you would think the law of averages for them would start to work out as well.
And you know what? All the analytics and everybody says that the best team is Villanova. I mean, they're the defending champs. They're the number 1 overall seed. They have unbelievable guards. And yet you can't pick them to repeat, can you?
No, absolutely not. Wojo, I hate to tell you this, but I have Arizona winning it all. But my Final Four is way different besides that.
Oh, no.
And you know, of course, Woj, that your Ken Palm theory, you just basically urinated all over, right? I mean, it's here it is, guys, and I'm not going to follow it at all.
I'll pass along the geek numbers. Doesn't mean I have to follow them.
Well, everybody does want to know how you have the big 3 from around here going. How far do you have Michigan, Michigan State, and Northwestern?
That's right, the big 3. I think I did pick your little Northwestern kitty cats to beat Vanderbilt. And you know what the halftime entertainment at the Northwestern Vanderbilt game is going to be? A spirited game of chess at midcourt.
Or some of the funniest people in the world like Stephen Colbert, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Seth Meyers entertaining the crowd. Or that, Woj. Or some creativity.
You're sensitive about the little nerd matchup, aren't you?
Vanderbilt's going to bring in their baseball team with David Price and all those other guys.
Right. Yeah. I have Michigan winning. I actually have them winning 2 games.
Beating Louisville.
I look closely at Louisville and read a lot of the national, and people think they are way too inconsistent. They don't shoot well at all. They play great defense, no doubt. But they don't shoot. Like, their top 3 scorers all shoot 41% or lower, which no other team, major team in the country does that. So I think they'll beat Louisville, and then they'll lose to Oregon. And I have Michigan State beating Miami. And then losing to Kansas.
Losing to Kansas. Okay. I think hey, that's fine. It's your bracket, your pool.
Now, Wojo, you're only doing 1?
Yeah. So, Stoney, how many are you doing?
Well, in my pool, I'll do 2.
2. Okay.
Are you paying for those?
Yeah. Or one of them I'm paying for. The other, it's my fee. Because I always get screwed by somebody, so I'll do 1 for free.
Jamie.
Yes.
You laid down the rule that if you have more than 1 bracket, Stoney can't tell you any of his upset picks.
No, that's fine.
Well, okay.
Anything that's going on.
We'll let you be the arbiter of this one, okay? Your good friend and our good friend Tom the Governor Milliken is very bullish on UCLA, even though their coach Steve Alford does not have any I's in his name. And so hold on. He's filling out 2 brackets. UCLA is his. It's my gut feeling. It's my school. I really believe in this team. But he also is very leery of Steve Alford, the whole Lonzo Ball thing. So he's also filling up a backup safe bracket. If UCLA wins it all, can he boast?
No, because he hedged his bet, number 1. And number 2, don't worry about it. A, Steve Alford's the coach. B, UCLA plays no defense whatsoever.
Yeah, and they score 90 a game. Who does that?
In the Pac-12 or whatever that.
They beat Kentucky at Rupp.
Kentucky ain't all that this year. Kentucky ain't that.
But they're top 20 in the Ken Palm rankings.
You just diffused any credibility you have.
Yeah.
No, I don't necessarily endorse the Ken Palm ratings. I just throw them out there. And the other thing, the Lonzo Ball's dad, the LeVar Ball, I guarantee you by the time the tournament starts, he'll have picked UCLA to win the NCAA title and the NBA title.
I heard LeVar Ball says he can eat more Twinkies than you.
That's crap. No, we're talking Nutter Butters.
That's true.
Things LeVar Ball says.
By the way, real quick, because I have to know from you two, I have to, and this is the portion of the program where I hijack it real quick. Yesterday was National Pie Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I came up with the theory that there are pie people in the world and cake people in the world. And pie people are good people who are also dog people.
Yes.
And cake people are snippy little people who are also cat people. I supposed that theory, presented it to my audience, and it came back almost 100%. If you like pies, you like dogs. If you like cake, you like cats.
Well, I feel like you, Wojo, where I like both pie or cake, but if I had to choose one, I'm going with the lemon meringue pie over anything, and you know I'm a dog person.
See, there you go. Ding, ding, ding.
I would take cake over pie, and I would take dogs over cats, except for this week, Woj, when I'm taking the wild cats. Go Cats.
Very scientific. And, of course, Jamie flies in the face of math once again.
What are you talking about? You're the Ken Palm guy, and all of a sudden you're flying in the face of math.
Yeah, I'm only partially in favor of math.
Oh, okay. Which...
And by the way, one more thing I saw. It's been a very big deal in the Free Press. Jamie has named his NFL Executive of the Year already.
I praised Bob Quinn for what he's done. I've praised him for what he's done. Hey.
Yeah, wow.
So someone's got an opinion in this town. I mean, jeez. All right, Woj, you'll be on tonight, 6 o'clock, Wednesdays with Woj. And, of course, follow him throughout the NCAA Tournament. He'll be following Michigan and Michigan State wherever they may go.
Wherever.
Sorry about your power about to go out. Great talking to you.
Oh, no!
There he is, Wojo, 97 won the ticket.